my God!
You can click the quote retweets to go back in the conversation. That's how it concluded. But
guys, no bullshit has chimed in.
Oh, yes.
Well, we have Turkey Tom here on the bench.
Yo, formal invitation. No bullshit.
Yeah,
please
Tom
come
left.
on. I really want to talk to you, man. I really think you're an enigma.
Isn't this the same motherfucker who makes Family Guy political commentary videos?
Yes.
Yo, please, fucking, no bullshit. I beg of you. You're such a fucking, you're like, my kids are gonna look up to the content you make, dude. Please come on and talk to me. No bullshit says, oh, I'm a racist now. Great counterattack. What's next? I'm a Nazi too, LOL. This is just a classic example of you thinking someone lost because you don't like them. But hey, you're still growing up and have a lot of those issues, and you have all of those issues. Plus, you're a Canadian. I understand why you don't get it.
I think he called you a retard.
This is quite the eventful fucking night, my dude.
Didn't you say that black people are treated differently by the cops because they usually have guns hanging out of their pockets? Brooks Heatherly
He did say that.
Brooks
He
Heatherly
said that on a
responded
Destiny
with
debate.
no, that's made up. And now, what is this? Is this a...
He literally said that on a
Backpedaling,
Destiny debate that
backpedaling.
black people have guns hanging out of their pockets.
That's so fucking.
You did say that?
stupid
Did you
fucking
really
thing
say
to
Yes,
dude.
he really said that.
Oh my
What a dumb
God.
thing to say, like, my fucking guys, my guns are fucking deep in my pockets. I'm not being stupid. That's really fucking dumb. Guns hanging out of your pockets. Come on.
Cool. Thanks for having me on. What's up, Destiny?
So what is it? So why do black people get caught more by the police for smoking weed when white people
Because
do it?
they're not hiding it well, and they're flagrant about it. I mean, it's just the same reason that they might get pulled over with weapons more because they have weapons hanging out of their pockets or something. It's just they're not.
Do you think that it's common that black people drive around with weapons hanging out of their pocket? Do you think that's a fair assessment of the average black criminal?
No, but that sounds like a good quote.
Well, I mean, I'm quoting you. You just said it.
For an ethno state.
Which is white supremacy.
I mean, then would you say that Israel is Jewish supremacy?
What?
What? What's that got to do with
I
it?
don't know enough about Israel to say if they're Jewish supremacy, but if they if Israel advocates,
Israel's an ethno state for Jews.
Yeah, then
No,
yes,
it
that's
isn't.
Jewish supremacy.
Okay, then I'm just then you're saying all of Israel are supremacists, is like Spencer.
No, that's not what that means. It means the government supports that. The government supports that.
Yeah, they do.
Right. So that doesn't mean all of Israel supports that. Richard Spencer isn't the fucking president of the United States.
No, I'm saying, you know, if you're by your logic, you know, Spencer. Again, I'm not trying to defend him specifically. You brought him up, but it's like he wouldn't say he's a white supremacist, and everyone calls him that. Just like how the news calls everyone that's like defends white people at all a white supremacist, but it doesn't make it true. You know.
All right.
And
Okay, we're not fucking
for-
children. We don't need to debate the semantics of if Richard Spencer has come out and said, I hate black people.
How old were you, Tom? How old were you, Tom?
That was
fucking old as-
yeah, what were you, like
Tom
16?
left. Tom left.
Bro, here's the best of
was
Tom.
like
If you
16
know,
years old. That was such a long time ago.
that's so
Oh
funny.
my
Tom,
God.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Hey, what's
Is that
going
your
on,
hit?
man? So you had an issue with Bo Blacks. I wanted to bring you on so you could have this conversation.
I have no issues with Bo Blacks. I've never really heard of him. I just commented on a Twitter earlier, and then he started calling me racist.
You said I was a horrible person like a couple minutes ago in a tweet.
Well, yeah, like I just said, I said something on Twitter, and then this guy started calling me racist, so that makes him a terrible person.
Well, I said you were destroyed in the debate.
Right.
You were kind of asking,
I mean,
well,
you
leading
guys
to
just call
why
everyone racist?
you were
or-
racist. You were racist in your debate with Destiny.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you. You can't hear us?
Hello? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry
There we
about
go,
that.
there we go,
I
there
just I totally stopped hearing you for a second. I'm back.
All good, all good. We moved bandwidth out, so maybe that was the issue. All right, so where were we? You were saying that Bo Blacks called you a racist, and then Bo Blacks started to... I forgot.
Yeah, basically, I went on a tweet. I saw something interesting from the quartering talking about these debates, and what it was, he said something about get ready for these comments to roll in, and I was just like kind of like supporting that because I was like, yeah, I debated this one guy 3 years ago, and he still got like people talking shit to me. So I was just kind of like supporting that premise, and then all of a sudden like Bo Black said something, and he's like, "Oh, you got destroyed. You're a racist," and I'm just like, "Where the hell is this coming from?"
Well, I just don't think that like Destiny fans are gonna be going after me for 3+ years because I didn't really say anything like egregious in the stream, unlike your stream with Destiny. So.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what my stream was or what your stream was. Like, I'm just saying, these guys are crazy and they're gonna follow you around and like tweet and whatever. I mean, I would say maybe they wouldn't follow you because your performance was probably boring, and you're also just no one knows who you are. So that's probably the.
Is that your argument?
Compare
Is that your argument?
No bullshit.
I'm letting him and Goldblacks go right now. I got my own questions. Let's sideline this for a second.
No one knows who I am. No bullshit. Is this correct? You just said this.
I mean, that's why if they would let off on you more, it would be more because, you know, like, why would I reference some person that no one's heard of?
So they're not going to go after me for 3 years because I'm a nobody, but they're going after you just because of your name, not because of what you said.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Why do you like, okay, I noticed you do this on Twitter too, like you tell people what they said.
Wait, didn't you say you didn't know who he was?
Yeah, he just did this to me on Twitter just now.
Okay.
Well, I was pointing out simply that,
No, you were like, oh, you said this, you believe this.
I showed the clip. You said that Jews are pretending to be white people.
No, I didn't. That's not what I said.
We watched the clip. I sent you the clip. That's what you said.
I'm sorry if you want to mischaracterize.
Destiny's waiting to call.
Hold on.
All right, if you guys want to have another talk, you go ahead. I'll go ahead and take off. I was just going to tell you I'm not racist.
No, I'd rather talk. I'm here to talk to you right now.
You don't want to talk to me?
Wait, so are you racist or are you not racist? I want to get to the bottom of this.
Of course I'm not racist. Like, I mean,
all right, so you haven't been on a stream in the last 6 months, and you didn't ask somebody if they were Jewish or if they were white. I can pull the clip up if you need me to do it.
What?
All right, there's a clip out there that I've seen of somebody talking to you, and then they say that they believe they are white, and then you ask if they are Jewish first or if they are white first. Is that something that actually happened?
Charge at me that I'm some sort of secret anti-white racist.
Well, are you white?
Yeah, I know that this actually will come up. Even though I'm Jewish, I do classify myself as white, yes.
So which one are you first?
I would say I'm white first because I don't even practice Judaism religiously, so.
Okay. I just want to note that for the record. I mean,
So you can mark that in the record. Sitch identifies as a white
Yeah,
male.
I mean, I'm just saying that there's a lot of coincidences with the people that attack white people and then they claim to be white themselves.
Coincidences.
I'm Sitch, I want to go back to the...
I don't know. I'd have to see. I've done a lot of streams.
Don't worry. I can actually pull it up really quickly. I really can. Give me about like 30 seconds to get this clip up.
Yeah, while he does that, Tommy, can you get Destiny?
I mean, why don't you guys just talk to a person that's in your face instead of like trying to pull up old clips and got you them?
I don't think.
Wait a minute.
Clip. I think this is just like this year.
I'm asking a question about what you said.
You asked me if I'm racist. I'm not racist. I don't hate any racists. I don't hate Jews. I love Jews. I'm not a Nazi. My family fought the Nazis. We won World War II. There's nothing like
so
to
do you think it's not fair?
Why do you say these things?
Do you think it's not fair to like judge you on things you have said and done?
Why don't you just talk to the person in your face?
All right, yeah, I'm right here. You're right here. We can have a nice conversation. Do you think it's not fair to judge you on things you've said and done?
Do I think?
Like, are you saying it's not fair for me to discuss things you've said and done when I talk about you? Do you think that's not fair?
Do I think it's not fair to use old clips and take them out of context?
What is the context of you asking someone if they're Jewish or white? Obviously, you can't.
And I don't think it's fair to like mischaracterize and reform these quotes and say someone.
Okay, but I'm asking you if I can put the clip on the screen and show everyone what you said, and now you're saying I'm mischaracterizing you, and then when I ask if I want to bring up the clip, you're telling me I can't bring up that clip because it's old stuff and you're right in front of me to talk to. So do you want me to talk to you, or do you want me to show you the clip of you saying the thing that you're saying I'm mischaracterizing?
I think you need to take a chill pill, dude. You sound like really excited and like really.
I am excited. I've been really hoping that we could do this for a very long time, and I'm really appreciative that you've come on my show. But I also would like to know, can we play the clip, or do you want to explain it to me?
I mean, I don't run your show. Like, I'm not telling you what you can or can't do. I'm just saying.
No, but you're telling me it's not fair. What is more fair? I
said if I was hosting, like, I would just talk to the person and ask them straight up. But you're just trying to pull up clips.
Okay, so did you say it? So, all right, we'll do this again. Let's go in a circle. Did you say That you can't be white if you're Jewish. Like, are you Jewish or white first? Is that a direct quote that came from your mouth?
Are you Jewish or white first? I mean, I can't recall every single clip in stream I've been on.
You can't remember the clip, so I'm gonna pull up the clip. Is that an understandable motion to go on next?
Yeah, but I mean, what's the problem with asking someone what their race is? I don't understand.
Okay. So somebody goes, I think I'm white, and you go, well, are you Jewish or white first? That's kind of something that you don't normally ask somebody, Brooks. That's not a normal question to ask somebody. So I want to know, because a couple minutes ago on Twitter, you made a comment to Boblax, and I think it's been deleted, but we read it off on the show. What did you say? Like, he showed you that clip that I sent you a while back. Let me go on Boblax's Twitter. This like just happened 5 minutes ago, so this isn't like an old clip. I'm bringing this up from literally 30 seconds ago. Here,
Dude, you're like chomping at the bit. I love this. I'm glad I got so much excitement out of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you deleted the comment under it, but like
big
this
fan. Big fan.
This is a clip. Admittedly, it probably is. I'm hoping it's out of context, but here, I would like you to explain what this means.
I suspect he may be one of those hello my fellow Americans type of Jewish people, the ones who pretend to be white in public, so they can openly denounce white people as if they're one of them themselves.
Okay. So you believe, like, and just my genuine question, do you believe that Jewish people pretend to be white so that, like, so they can, like, what are you asking? So they can
denounce white people as if they're one of them.
Like so they could just, like, they're sleeper cell Jewish people pretending they're white? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying. I said what's in the video. You guys need to stop saying "so you're saying."
Yeah, I think what's in the video sounds fucking crazy. I'm
that
trying
lady
to, like,
that interviewed Jordan Peterson. You're like, so you're saying this, so you're saying that. Like, no, I'll tell you what I said. You can pull up the video, but basically, this happened. Like, I didn't make this up. You think I just made that up? Like, there was a video that I was reviewing in this extended where this clip is from, and it was like this. Basically, this Jewish guy from Philalethes was like bashing white people and telling us like not to worry about ourselves and blah blah blah. It was a whole other thing.
Okay, but you're not discussing that person. You're saying he's one of those.
Kind of sketchy.
No,
this guy is saying
Brooks.
that he's like trying to act like he's one of us and he's like bringing us down.
But Brooks, what is one of these hello my fellow Americans type of Jewish people? What is like that? What does that mean? Like, you're characterizing them as hello my fellow.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't mean anything. Like, I have nothing against like Jewish people. Like, that's what Boblax was trying to blow this up. It's like, if I say this one thing, it means I hate all Jewish people. Like, I don't hate any Jewish people. I don't hate anyone.
I said what you said is
Dude,
racist.
we're literally quoting you, and then you're saying you meant exactly what the clip says, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the connection, but you still keep cutting out. I know. I'm really not trying to dodge anything, but I can't really hear like half the conversation. I might need to change my headphones or something.
Let me stop streaming. How about now? Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I'm there. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You sound good. Yeah, you're on your setup now. You're on your computer.
Yeah, I had like these wireless things on, blah blah blah. Anyway, I wasn't dodging. Just had a tech issue,
I understand.
But I'm
I can tell you were having a tech issue. I'm not going to try to mischaracterize you in any way.
Okay, go.
Yeah. All right, so like, do you mean what you say in those clips? And do you understand why people who listen to those clips say like, wow, that's kind of weird? Because you're saying like, he's one of those hello my fellow American type of Jews. What is a hello my fellow American type of Jew, and why are you classifying them as such?
Well, I mean, if you want to go back to the original one, I mean, there's just this old protest and there's like this old picture, but I mean, it's going to just get me in more trouble because you guys already think I hate Jews. You think I'm a racist, blah,
I'm just
blah.
asking questions.
Like,
I think a lot of things of you, but we have.
You're just asking questions. Are you Cartman now? Because you got the look for it.
Yes, I am quite fat. You are as well.
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, I'm just asking questions. We're having a nice discussion. A little fun time.
Okay, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't dislike Jewish people. Like, I've lived with them. I love them. Like, I've had roommates for 4 years of college. Like, I went to a Jewish-dominated college.
I'm not a racist. I have a black friend, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to think that. Like, besides this quote, like, it's not even as bad as you think.
Well, there's multiple quotes. There's a lot of reasons to believe it.
Oh, wait, I've heard you say stuff like you were like a bridge to the alt-right, like a stepping stone.
No.
I mean,
no.
There's a conversation I could pull up, but I mean, you're gonna just say it's one of the older clips. But yeah, there's a.
I mean, you also said like this was another thing that you mischaracterized me in your video. Like there was a video which I actually saw like where you ripped on Bunty. Like that was amazing because I hate Bunty.
Oh, thank
you. But it's like you brought me up, but then you call me alt right, and
well,
it's just like
because you are alt right.
No, I'm not.
Well, you might not be alt right now, but you.
Are you a communist?
No, actually. I actually classify
Well, you
myself
are.
more right
You are now because I said it.
No, because you haven't found any statements of me saying I'm a communist. I could pull up an entire log of you explaining how your content was a stepping stone to the alt-right.
But I think other people have mentioned this. This is like an entry point for a lot of people. This is where people are going to come to my channel and this is going to be the first time they've heard someone say it's okay to be white. And I'm here because I think the gateway and the way to get down to people is to appeal to them through humor.
Okay, I mean, if you view yourself as kind of like a step on the ladder, that in itself to me just sounds like you're actually just kind of sugarcoating the message for normies.
Sure, you could say that. You could say that. Like other people have mentioned this gateway stuff. Richard Spencer watches my show. He's tweeted it a few times, and he's mentioned other people like us. But he was mentioning these other YouTubers that are good, like kind of stepping stones or gateways into active roles into the alt right or even further into like ethno state. It's a stepping stone kind of thing.
If you say so. I mean, I've never said I was that label. I've never met anyone that was that label. I've never had anything to do with it. Like I don't even think about that group at all.
Well,
like,
if it's out of context, it's out of context. No bullshit. I'm going to apologize to you straight up. I'll do that right here in front of everybody. But I mean,
you straight up, you have a video, you have a popular video out there where you basically lie and say I'm something I'm not.
Okay, dude, if I lied about you, I will 100% take it back. I'm perfectly fine with that. But,
well, that's what you should do, because I mean, I'm telling you, I'm not that thing. You call me a label.
You are telling me that, but I do have a clip right here.
So you think I'm like? Do you think I'm a secret member of this group?
No,
Is that
actually,
what you're
I
saying?
think you're very vocal about it. Can you just hop in this live room? We're gonna play something really quick.
Other people have mentioned this. This is like an entry point, stepping stones or gateways into active roles into the alt-right.
Okay, so did you say that you were a stepping stone to the alt-right?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
So you never said that you were a stepping stone to the alt-right? You never agreed with people saying that you were a stepping stone, an entry point, a gateway, or sugarcoating the message for normies? None of these have ever come up.
I mean, I know I was in that stream, but this is like a heavily edited clip from someone who hates me. This is like a guy who pretends to be a cat.
Oh yeah, this is Creationalist Cat. I've heard he's on the left-wing leaning side. So can we get like?
So you think you're trying to take like this seriously? It's like a guy whose cat is an avatar.
Right, but that last one wasn't cut. That was a straight sentence. So like, did you say that?
No, it was cut. I could hear the edits. Like I could hear it sped up. I could hear it cut. I could hear it all shot.
All right, so can you give me the full stream? This is just for the ease of the stream. Do you know?
No, I'm not trying to say I'm this thing. I don't have streams for you. Like I don't get why you're so like hell bent on like saying someone's like a thing that they're not.
Oh, I just think this is really funny. I want to have this conversation. All right, I'm gonna look up the actual stream. Then
like
I'll pull the whole thing up.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, if that's how you want to run your show, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, just because you find some stream from 3 years ago.
All right, but like, I'm asking you, is it fair
doesn't make me this thing now?
Right, 3 years ago.
No, I was never associated with them. I told you that. Like, I've never met anyone on the group.
You weren't okay with Richard Spencer retweeting you? Like, you didn't like support that? You didn't think it was cool that Richard Spencer was retweeting you out?
I mean, I thought it was cool someone was sharing my video. Like when anyone shares my video. I mean, do you not like when people share your video?
No, but specifically, like, Richard Spencer has shouted me out, and then you're talking about stepping stones to the alt-right. So I'm just wondering, like, is that what...
No, I wasn't. You just said a fake quote.
I said a fake... We just heard it. I just played it on stream.
No, there's no line where I said I'm a stepping stone to the alt-right.
Are you telling me that each word of that video were cut to, like, specifically create a whole sentence where you said that?
Dude, I think you're like hell-bent on calling someone something because you don't like them, and I think you're blinded by this like hatred of me. And you're obviously really excited to be here.
So wait, I'm blinded.
You're like real stoked on this,
Are you
and
saying
it's just
that
like
I am currently blinded by hatred, so I think it's okay to lie about somebody?
yeah, that's what it seems like. I mean, you lied about me in your video.
Dude, I lied about you in my video. Wow, that's actually a really fucked up thing that I could have done. I mean, I haven't shown any credibility towards like why those things might be true. But have you ever lied about somebody, Brooks?
No, I don't think so.
You've never lied about somebody.
Are you familiar with Jay Exci?
I don't know what that means.
He had an interesting video about me that he privated because of embarrassment, where he said, I don't deserve the right to speak, and some of my views are so controversial, I shouldn't have a platform. He got a lot of bad feedback about that, and I just thought, since you associated with him and his friends, do you believe in freedom of speech?
So that's it. That's the full clip. That's everything he says that's relevant to me. And oh boy, all of those were lies. The video is unlisted. The difference being that when a video is private, no one can see it, and when a video is unlisted, anyone who has a link to it can see it. When a video is unlisted, it can also still appear in playlists and things like that. And there actually are several links to this video on my YouTube channel still, in the places that there used to be links to Brooks Show videos, to explain why there are no longer links to Brooks Show videos. But unlisted, privated, it's a very slim distinction. It starts to get a little dodgier when he says that I did it out of embarrassment.
That he privated because of embarrassment.
This is something that he made up. This isn't true. I unlisted the video, Brooks, because it's an update video in which I talk for like 2 minutes against a still picture. It's not content.
Because of embarrassment, where he said, I don't deserve the right to speak, and some of my views are so controversial, I shouldn't have a platform.
Bold claims there. Apparently I said that Brooks shouldn't have the right to speak. Brace yourselves for this one, because I have a very peculiar way of phrasing the idea that he doesn't deserve the right to speak. I phrase it very strangely, actually. Here's the clip. And just says a lot of things that I personally consider to be harmful. Now, I would like to make it very clear that I do think he should be allowed to say these things. I don't want to take away his freedom of speech or prevent him from having the right to express his beliefs or even hold these beliefs. I think that he should be allowed to do all of that. I will defend his freedom of speech as I hope he would defend mine in turn. However, I don't think the things he does or says are acceptable. I've decided to completely stop linking to any of his channels in any of my videos. While I usually link to the original Sins videos that I talk about, I've decided that no, he's not getting that. He doesn't deserve that, and I don't think it would be good to give him that support. Not only am I not going to link to him when I talk about him in future, I'm also going to go back to all my old videos in which I link to him and remove the links and replacing them with links to say this video or Rick Astley's never going to give you up. Oh my god, I censored him! I will defend his freedom of speech as I hope he would defend mine in turn.
He said, I don't deserve the right to speak, and some of my views are so controversial, I shouldn't have a platform.
So if I were to like talk about some situation where you said that someone was trying to like take away your free speech and someone was trying to really like fuck you over, they wanted you off this website, right? There was, I think this was 6 months ago, you were on a live stream in October or September talking about how there's this YouTuber, Jay Exci, who streams with Mauler, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted you off the website, right?
I mean, yeah, I recall a video he had saying, strongly implying he didn't like what I was saying because he thought I was a racist too, which is kind of like the same
and
thing.
He wanted to deplatform you. Is that like a true statement?
I mean, I'd have to go back to the quotes. I don't know. Like,
right.
I don't know. Are we moving on from the alt-right stuff? Is that what you're saying? You're done with that? You just want to talk about Jay Exci?
I think I've proved that. I want to
So
know, like,
your
you're saying that
sources-
I'm lying about you, and I'm saying that you've openly lied about other people. You're a hypocrite.
So if I lie, you can lie about me. That's what
No,
you
I don't
mean.
think I am lying about you. I think there's a lot of evidence to the fact. I think that when you open
Will
up...
you call me a label that I don't claim and never have claimed? Like, what do you call that? You think I'm a secret member of this group?
No, I think you're very open about it. I think you're just bullshitting me right now, Mr. NoBS.
How is it open? Where is it open? If I was very open, I would have it on my profile. I would be saying I'm that group. Like, if you're an open fan of the Dodgers,
you just... The things I'm apparently not allowed to criticize you for.
Dude, you're a really bad faith. Like, you're
I'm really bad faith.
suggesting
You're not answering my question if you lied about Jay Exci. I want to know if you were saying that he was trying to take you off the website, and then after he disproved it, you never mentioned it publicly. Why is that?
Okay, basically, Jay Exci is some like movie review guy from Britain. He has really messed up teeth, and he does these like anti-CinemaSins videos, right?
Aren't you kind of fat? Are you really going to be like shaming this guy's teeth?
How? What?
I'm saying, like, why are we shaming appearances right now? You're pretty fat. I mean, why? Oh God, look at his chompers. You mean that British guy, the guy from the UK, the place that's notorious for its bad teeth? I mean, you're just gonna slide that one in there, like, oh God, Brooksy, he's got bad teeth.
So you can insult me, but I can't insult other people.
No, I just think it's a really funny little thing.
I mean, you're also fat too.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
You're also fat. So
I think
you
it's
calling
funny.
someone fat, is that not hypocritical?
It's an observation, Brooks. I mean, you called me fat, and I'm looking at you, and
I mean, would you ever admit? Would you ever admit you were wrong, though? That's the question.
Yeah, if you could prove I'm wrong, then I'll admit I'm wrong. But I want to know, like, so Jay Exci was trying.
Let's just see what the chat says. If you're fat, can you call someone else fat? Does that make him hypocritical? Press 1 in the chat.
No, I think it's hypocritical that you're sitting here talking about me being fat and you're fat and Jay's teeth. I think it just.
I wasn't talking about that. I was going in to talk about this movie review guy you're talking about. Basically, going back to that, like a long time ago, he made a review of some of my movie reviews, And then he had this.
It's in Wayne to call.
Oh, you're talking about Jay. You want to talk to Jay?
I want to finish a sentence.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Please finish the sentence. All right, guys, everybody else out. I'm talking to no bullshit. Everybody else out.
Yeah, so he just made like that guy, he makes reviews of like CinemaSins videos, right?
Yeah.
And at one point I made some similar videos, like I was inspired by CinemaSins. I had this whole other channel. So he reviewed some of my videos and he didn't like my jokes either, which is what a lot of other people call me racist. Like, I think yourself, a lot of these quotes are like, you know, jokes, and it's like, oh, I made a joke about a Jewish person, so now that person thinks I'm racist. And then basically that guy you're talking about, that Jay guy or whatever, like he made a video about Brooks' show, and he's like, this is Brooks, like he says very racist things, and he was just kind of like, should he be allowed to say that? Like, I don't know if he should, like, I don't know, like he was kind of like I wouldn't say directly, like, oh,
allowed to say that?
Yeah, it was just like this kind of like iffy. What?
That's fucked up.
Why you got to be such a dick?
Oh, because I am a dick. That's kind of my thing. But no, it's kind of fucked up. If he said that, if he actually said
like
that,
you just seem like a terrible person. Like you just don't like listen.
No,
like you just.
I'm listening, dude.
Like,
I think that's fucked up. If he said that, that's really fucked up.
I don't believe you. You're sarcastic.
Well, because I know he didn't say that, but I'll keep going.
So, like, what's the point of even talking to me? Like, you don't believe anything I say.
Dude, I watched the video. That's the problem. You don't like videos. I watched the full Jay Exci video that you're talking about. And that's not what he said.
The one about Brooks' show.
Yes. Do you want?
Okay, and then what was your interpretation?
I don't have an interpretation. I can show you the exact words he said.
Okay, let's bring it up then.
Yeah, I'll pull it up right now. Okay, because I
don't remember either, like, because it's been like I don't know, like a year or something since that came out, and then also.
I know, but yeah, you talked about it on stream though, so you probably should have known about it before you said something.
I mean, I just talk a lot of shit. Like you talk shit. Like everyone.
Yeah, but when
tries
I
to make
talk
jokes.
shit, I'm a big bad liar. When you talk shit, it's fine. All right, here.
I don't deserve the right to speak, and some of my views are so controversial, I shouldn't have a platform.
Bold claims there. Now, I would like to make it very clear that I do think he should be allowed to say
here.
Personally considered to be harmful. Now, I would like to make it very clear that I do think he should be allowed to say these things. I don't want to take away his freedom of speech or prevent him from having the right to express his beliefs or even hold these beliefs. I think that he should be allowed to do all of that.
So he's decided he doesn't want to give you a shout out at the end of his videos anymore when he
Oh my god, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny that you said that he thinks you don't have the right to.
Did you see how serious he was? He's like, he acts like him linking my
listen,
videos.
I'm not that
It's
far away. Like,
oh my god, I'm not gonna link to his videos because I can't support this. Oh my god.
All right, well, we can talk to him in about 30 seconds and you can have that conversation. But I want to know why you specifically came out.
I don't really.
I know you don't care. Obviously, you don't give a shit. You're no bullshit, so you don't really give a shit.
It's just so funny how serious he was. He's like, I don't want to take away his.
It's funny how serious he is. Why did you say that he wants to take away your right to have a fucking voice, and then he literally explained exactly the opposite in the 2-minute video? And
I mean, we didn't watch the whole video, so I don't know what else he said.
We watched the midpoint of the video. He explained everything I already explained.
I just want to point out that he privated that video, so he didn't want other people to see it
How
later.
did he private the video? He said it was unlisted in the thing, and it was unlisted at the end. Wait, listen, here.
Not only am I not going to link to him when I talk about him in future, I'm also going to go back to all my old videos in which I link to him and remove the links and replacing them with links to say this video or Rick Astley's never going to give you up.
So it was available from the links of any.
So he uses my clips, but he won't link back to me because he doesn't want to show the source.
I don't show source. You can look up your video. He talks about who you are.
No, I mean it's just interesting. He wants to like talk about someone, but not link back to him and give him a fair shake if people want to check it out. I just find it interesting.
So all right, can we talk about the actual point? I know you're going to take this other direction, and you can talk about that with Jay, because Jay's waiting to talk to you. I want to know if you blatantly lied about what Jay said.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that's your.
I think I have a different interpretation. Like you have a different interpretation of a lot of stuff I say.
You could have interpreted the identical words that he said and the identical words you said differently. If that's where you want to end this conversation, that's totally fine with me. Jay.
Well, like the way he said it was like kind of like one of those things, like oh, I'm not telling you guys to flag him. Like I'm not telling you. I don't really want him shut down, but it was.
Are you saying that you think
it was like
flag you, or is that a hyperbole?
It's like a wink. Like he was given like a wink to his audience. He's like, he's like saying, "Oh, I don't want him. I think he should have the right to speak. Like he should have a platform, guys." But like he doesn't really mean it. It's like a disingenuous premise.
Well, let's ask him, because you're kind of talking a lot about him, and I think he should have a right to defend himself. Jay Exci, hello.
You brought him up.
Hello. Oh, man, it's great to meet you both. Well, Nick, I believe I met you before, but
yes.
Nobs, man. Oh, it's good to meet you.
Yeah. Hey, man, I never really know much about you, but it's glad you're excited.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit surreal. Never really expected this to happen. There is one thing I want to mention before we start, right?
You guys seem like really excited to meet me. Like
we actually
Nick was
really
like totally stoked.
Dude, I'm stoked to meet you. This is great.
I mean, it's just funny, like you guys appreciate my content and like share it and like get all excited about it, but I don't get why you have to be so mean and like terrible.
I mean, dude, okay, before we get
it's
into
just like
that,
seems strange. Like I don't know, maybe it's like a cultural difference. Like I know you're from another country, Jay. Like I know these other guys. I'm not really sure, but it just seems weird to be like so mean to people. Like I'm not used to that. It's interesting.
What? Okay. Before we get into any of that, right? I want to say, you're like saying creationist cat. You don't like him because his avatar is a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Your avatar is a bull doing a poo.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
All right, but okay, man. Like, I don't see how you can say that. Like, I'm mean to people. I've seen your videos. Like, you roast people really hard. I don't see why you'd have a problem with roasting.
I roast people really hard.
Yeah, dude. I've seen your videos on.
Name one.
People getting there. Okay, I'll find the one. There's the one where you've got who is it? The woman you call a racist when she gets her DNA test. You're like roasting her. There's a few of those you've done, right? Where you roast people who've got DNA tests because they're.
We talk shit and
like yeah. I don't see.
Yeah, you're familiar with my content. Thanks for watching.
Oh no problem, man. It's always
those DNA test videos are great. If anyone else is looking for something, those things are really hilarious. They're like a big trend out there. It kind of died down this year. A lot of other stuff's going on, but yeah, those are good videos, dude. Thanks for bringing them up.
No worries. I'm always happy to.
You seem like nicer to talk to in person. Like I guess there's just like this bravado when you're like alone in your room, recording with your parents and next door and stuff. You have to be quiet.
The Band-Aids, what was really scary?
Yeah, and those shark teeth are like really intimidating. It's like they're all each one's in business for themselves.
I was like, man, if you if you say something I will go hard if you say something to piss me off. But like, you're here. I'm happy to talk to you. But yeah,
you ran into this room. You're like, hurry up, get me in.
Yeah, dude, I'm happy to be here. Oh,
all right, man.
I agree. It is hilarious how serious I am in that old video. Like, I took shit way seriously when I had
you were like
500 subscribers. Like,
I refuse to link back to his content. Like, I do not want to give him that attention. And while at the same time you like reviewed like how many of my videos?
I think like 4.
Like 4 of them. Yeah. Okay.
That's like a weekly show where I went just picked a video out every time. I was like, I'll respond to this one today. And
dude, I'm glad you finally got past the whole like responding to CinemaSins meme.
Oh yeah. People keep asking me to do that though. Like,
I mean, they're still gonna ask you for that forever. I know how that goes, but it's good that you can actually make videos like based on your own thoughts now.
Why are you so passive aggressive?
Good to see him maturing. But I mean, it makes sense because you guys are both like 21 or something.
Like 5 minutes ago for being just as passive aggressive as you are right now.
Yeah, he's being totally passive aggressive. You're not talking to him. He's being right. He's being polite.
Okay, I'm a jerk. I can't do what you guys do. I get it. Do as I say, not as I do.
You respond to my accusation of passive aggressive by being passive aggressive.
Tommy, welcome to the show, man.
Yeah,
good to hear from you,
keep
man.
doing it. Sure.
You talked a lot of shit about me over the years too. It's good to see you finally step up.
Who hasn't
step up? I'm actually here. You know what? I'm backing off. I'm just listening. To be perfectly honest, I don't.
We're just having a good time. This is a fun time.
Good. I'm enjoying this too. Like you guys are a fun room.
Yeah. Can we talk about the subject though? I mean, I think it's fair to stay on target.
I mean, everyone was talking about Jay. Like Nick keeps talking about Jay. I don't even have any issues with him. I haven't thought about him.
Yeah, no, you talked about him on a stream. You shit talked him like roughly, what is it, like 6 months ago?
I think I mentioned him on a stream for like 30 seconds 6 months ago.
Yeah, 30
and
seconds.
Jay has not let it go. Jay has not let it go this whole entire time.
I made a video and then I shut up about it. I thought it was.
You made 2.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You made 2 videos.
I made one video.
You bring it up on stream, and then you run to this stream.
So you have seen them then? You've seen his videos?
Okay, you're talking about the stuff you said like for 30 seconds on a stream 6 months ago. Yeah, I made one video about that, and then I talked about it on a stream afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah.
You guys still seem pretty heated about it. I mean, Nick brought it up like I said it yesterday.
Yes, you won the argument. We're all triggered. Can we talk about what we're talking about instead of talking about?
What do you want to talk about?
We're all triggered. You won the argument. Can we talk about? We can talk about Jay and the video in the actual videos.
Yeah, I want to know.
I mean, I don't
emotions.
I don't know what you want me to say. Like
I'm just saying, you're the first guy to call people liars, and I gave you an example of when you lied about somebody. So I just want to know what you think about that.
I didn't lie. I mean, you could say I misinterpreted him. You could say I had
the way that he said he would defend your free speech to the end of time. You were implying a minute ago that was designed to get you flagged.
I mean, it did seem like there was some heavy implication in there. That's just my take on it. I'm allowed
asking people to flag him.
No.
Why would you enlist it then?
I enlisted it because it was a channel update video. I don't keep those public.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask you something? No bullshit, because you wanted me to step up. Are you saying this sort of this passive aggressive way of Jay doxing is because you just got your feelings hurt, so you're trying to pull a victim card?
Got my feelings hurt.
Yeah. You keep on saying
I've seen you debate people on Christmas Eve for hours. I know you get your feelings hurt sometimes. You actually saw my Bunty King video where I talked about you for 30 seconds, literally like under 30 seconds, and I showed a clip. And you reached out to other YouTubers I know saying that I spread misinformation. So clearly, misinformation matters to you a lot. I want to know why this specific situation just is. Oh wow, Jay's so cringy. Ooh.
I'll give you that one as well.
I mean, you did spread misinformation. Like, you call me something I'm not.
Oh, God.
So he's not entitled to opinion?
I mean, he is, but it's like you can.
How is it misinformation though? If it's an opinion,
like you obviously say that as an insult because it's like the same reason people call people Nazis everywhere. It's like you have all these implications behind it.
Yeah,
but it's like
I'm
not a Nazi. I'm not alt right. I'm just a conservative guy. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like I voted for Trump. So what? Like I'm not a criminal.
All right, but so if you're like, so when you're calling someone a Nazi,
can't you just like disagree?
You
with
really
someone?
are a victim. Let me tell you something. I'm a war vet and a right winger.
I'm the one getting attacked by 3 people at the same time.
Stop being such a victim. I'm a right winger and a war veteran, and I think you're disingenuous. So it's possible to be disingenuous on the left and the right. Stop pulling the victim card.
I mean, I am the one getting attacked here. Why would I not
pull more victim cards? I'm sorry.
How am I not supposed to pull the victim card? Three people are attacking me.
Let me bring this back.
I'm not attacking you, man. I'm just chatting to you.
Yeah, Jay's just having a little.
I'm having fun here.
All right, so when you're saying that people just call people Nazis, that's really annoying, right? I have like a more right wing ideal, like so.
That's basically what you did. Like it's just a different term.
Right, so I'm gonna call Jay a Nazi. I know he's definitely not a Nazi, but Jay, I think you're a Nazi. The difference is when I say I think Jay's a Nazi, I can't pull up a clip where he asks someone if they're Jewish or white. That's the difference.
We can make one right now if you want.
So wait, if you ask someone what their background is, that means they're a Nazi?
What? That's not what you did at all.
Like,
that's what you just said.
Affiliations to. You're asking if they've got affiliations to white people or to Jewish people. Like you've got you're.
So that's a Nazi move?
I don't know if you intended to, but it's like you're implying.
Like, because I think I've seen some of the rhetoric that the Nazis have had, and it's way more intense than that.
All right, hold on.
I mean, yeah, I'll agree that the Nazis went a bit more intense.
I think they hated this group of people. That's why they kill a lot of them. And I've never killed anyone, and I don't hate anyone.
That's the example you use. But hold on. I'm saying you're alt-right. I wouldn't call every alt-righter a Nazi.
Well, if I am that label, then I'm like the worst person ever because I'm a secret alt-righter who's never admitted it or done anything positive or anything.
You've never ever admitted you were alt-right or your content was viewed by alt-righters.
No.
Okay, just remembering that we put that on the stream before. That was something we played.
Matt, okay, was that clip like highly edited? What's going on with that? How do you consolidate that clip with what you're saying now?
I'm just saying I'm not this affiliated group. Like, I don't know. Why don't you guys want to talk about specifics? Like, all you care about is these labels that people make up.
You told me that I can't pull up stream clips and I could show you specifics, but you didn't want to hear it like that, so you wanted me to ask you to your face. So I'm asking you to your face, and then you're asking me to pull up stream clips. That's the problem.
None of that makes sense, dude. Your logic is flawed. That's a terrible line of logic. None of that makes sense.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think you're alt-right. I don't think you're a Nazi. Actually, I have a worse insult for you.
Grifter.
No, I actually have a worse.
Thank
I think you're apolitical.
I
don't think you have a belief system. I think you're a YouTuber first.
That's a good question.
That's what I think.
Are you just?
I mean,
you have
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
My father is a vocally conservative, and we grew up under Ronald Reagan. And a picture of him in our house, and I don't know anybody that talks like you in that environment. I think you're just a YouTube grifter.
Okay, I mean, I don't agree, but I'll take that any day over like being compared to like Hitler and shit.
Well, I'm not. No one's comparing you to Hitler.
It doesn't mean you can't make if you want to make racist statements. People can say you make racist statements, and if you're trying to appeal to that group, that's YouTube grifting. That doesn't mean you're a Nazi.
Do you think?
Yeah, and I don't think I do that. But if you want, I appreciate you being a little more realistic and honest.
I love how I think Nazis have more principle here. I don't understand. I don't think you understand what an insult it is that you have no belief system whatsoever.
Stream is
it's a pretty nasty insult, but yeah, I guess at least you're not a Nazi.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bat down this fake alt-right Nazi stuff. Okay. Basically.
Well, I don't think you're a Nazi. At worst, you've said some racist shit, and that's coming from a right winger.
Yeah, and I think if you go back at anyone with the channel and a lot of appearances, there's going to be something that could be considered racist. I make a lot of dumb jokes. I make a lot of comments. Sometimes I'm being really dry and sarcastic, and that happens, and I understand that's part of the game. But what you guys don't realize is that this is all why you guys are talking to me. This is why I'm on this show. This is why I get clips from 3 years ago. People still trying to quote me from 2017, 2016. It's because it's fucking.
What's the difference then?
It's because I'm fucking entertaining, and you guys want more of it, and that's why you're dying to have me on the show.
You're definitely an intellectual. You're probably the smartest guy with that on here, and we just interviewed Destiny. But
guess he's a moron.
I don't really care about being a smarty pants intellectual. Like I never said I was.
We know.
So, like you're saying, all right. Would you mind if I
don't think you guys are that smart either.
Brooks, would you mind if I made a nice deep dive video getting to the bottom of this, and then I'll show it to you before I even put it out and get your take on it?
I mean, you could do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do with your channels.
I want to hear if I'm taking you out of context. So I'm going to make a nice big video. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch it together. And then you could tell me if I'm taking you out of context and where I'm taking you out of context. And then I'll adjust it. How's that sound?
It sounds strange. I think you're being sarcastic.
No, this is not sarcastic.
No, he's deadly.
This is exactly how I work. No, I'll definitely do that.
Deadly serious.
So you have me on this channel. You got all excited to see me, and then I did this, and I took this time. I was in the middle of work. I took some time off.
I'm not going to this stream at all. I'm going to go by everything else, like previous stuff.
No. I'm just saying that's your reaction is, oh, I better make an exposed video about this guy who came on my show in good faith. Content.
I make exposed videos. I told multiple people that I was intending to make one on you. Good faith or not, I expose morons. So if you want to have a conversation with me and make sure I do it correctly, I'll definitely do that with you. I'll go through every leap and bound to get it done the right way.
Whatever you feel like, man. If that's what's going to get you views, I know there's a lot of those videos going around about me, so it seems to get views.
I made a 1 hour and 30-minute documentary on Bunty King. I'm not really going for the high hitters.
I mean, I love the Bunty King stuff. Like I can get it behind hating on that asshole anytime, but
because you don't.
Yeah, if you want to. No.
Okay.
Dude, Bunty's terrible.
He is terrible. Yeah, I would agree with you.
He's like the fakest person on whatever. I don't even know.
And that's no bullshit.
Think about it, dude. If we get to the bottom of this, maybe the video turns out to be positive. Who knows?
I know you won't.
Well, I mean,
you're coming in. You're coming in. You're not a trustworthy source. You're a biased narrator who already.
You can't make an editorial on you.
Dude, I've made videos debunking massive allegations before. Slazzo was accused of being a predator. We had him on. I had an interview with him on my channel, and we turned that thing around with Turkey Tom. I've gone over and looked into allegations against the YouTuber Zaptai. I found out I didn't like the way that was covered, so I did an entire thing debunking that. I'm totally down to debunk these alt-right rumors about you.
I don't think you would, like, because you already have a preset thing. You already called me alt-right. We have proof.
Well,
you've already tried to.
I gotta put clips in there and then link my source material. So I mean, it's pretty. If I lie about it, you can find the clip where I'm lying. I link my source material.
It's all public.
Yeah, but like your premise is broken because like all you're gonna be able to prove is, oh, he's a secret Nazi. Like I've never admitted to.
You wish he'd do that.
Because that's like all the best defense I get against me these days. It's like, oh yeah, you've never said anything, like you never claimed it, but I know you are. I know what you're thinking deep down inside, which is just like ridiculous.
I don't think so. I think we can play your clips.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there's a
I mean, if it's not true, you've got a lot of clips to explain. That's like, how long does it take before something you've said doesn't count? I know you have this rule. Like, how long? Okay, if I was to say, like, if I brought up a clip from like 10 years ago, obviously that wouldn't really be fair. If I brought up a clip from like a year ago, I feel like that would be fair. Where's the line for you?
I don't really have a line.
All right, that's fine. I'll allow that.
All right.
Where's the line for you?
I don't know. I only started doing this properly. Like, I was a child like 3 years ago. So, I mean, I guess if you're bringing up clips of me as a child with like I mean, I'll be real. I've never said I've never asked someone if they were Jewish or white first. Like, people aren't bringing up those clips. There aren't those sound bites of me. But I guess I've never had.
So you think if you ask someone if they're Jewish, like that's a bad thing?
All right, I'm gonna play the clip. I can't find the original one, so I'm playing it out of Jay's video. Is that okay?
I think it's pretty bizarre to.
I think you guys are just like in a different realm because you're not adults, you're children.
Yeah,
besides Tommy,
Tommy's 40.
Tommy's like
two kids and a veteran. Yeah,
Tommy's like an adult child. But it's like you guys are just so wrapped up in PC culture, like you can't let people.
That's exactly.
You can't let people talk about it. You're like,
he's a left-wing lunatic.
Like you're like, if someone mentions their Jewish person, you call them a Nazi.
That's not what you did, dude.
All right,
you guys are just like walking on
eggshells. Did you say there's a suspicious number of women in Black Panther? Did you say there's a suspicious number of like women in Black Panther? Like a suspicious
Black Panther? Oh.
I don't know. I mean, you'd have to find the video. I think you're about to play it.
You have to bring up the clip so we can say it's out of context.
Again,
did you say that it's SJW that Infinity War had a giant midget in it?
No.
Okay.
He claims that the MCU has
I
a
hope you did.
suspicious amount of women in it, and then lists a load.
I mean, I've got that clip if you want.
Black.
Oh, I was just gonna play this. We could pull it up. If he says we're lying and we took it out of context, you can pull it up.
Panther earlier this year, which had a suspicious amount of female characters surrounding the Wakandan king. It didn't ruin the movie or anything. Black Panther was still amazing, but it was noticeable how many girls were in there. There's also
bad to you.
Sees Ant-Man being joined by his female crime-fighting partner.
That's it. You can cut it.
No, I want to hear this.
He complains that. Well,
there's also a giant midget in the movie. That's right. He's the guy from Game of Thrones, and he's also the Hulk.
There is a giant midget in the movie.
Make a new weapon to fight Thanos. And
what is the issue?
All right, well, this is the issue, Brooks.
Dwarf little person representation.
What's the issue?
Brooks.
That's right. He's the guy from Game of Thrones, and he's also the Hulk goes to in the movie to have him make a new weapon to fight Thanos. And I think having midget, dwarf, little person representation is certainly something a radical leftist, pro-diversity, anti-ableist SJW would be all for.
Now, when it comes...
Thank you. I'm taking a bow. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.
Don't you find it?
I appreciate you guys enjoying my content. Thank you very much for this.
That is good stuff.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
No
this is such a riveting video that you're still laughing at it 2 years later.
No,
by the
you.
way.
It doesn't get less funny. Like,
Yeah, I think it's hilarious too.
Look,
appreciate you guys enjoying it.
but what most people are funny on purpose.
Do you find it?
I'm being funny. I'm entertaining people. You guys are still talking about it. Like I'm winning.
Do you find it a little bit odd? It's somebody like
No. I don't want to tangent because you guys said fake quotes that were not said in that clip.
Did I add something? Did we just edit that clip, or was that you?
Well, the first quote was I said there was a suspicious amount of women in Black Panther. I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
What? Brooks, I just
said
played
there's
that.
a suspicious amount of characters.
I don't think he was in it. Maybe he wasn't in it.
Oh God, I'm sorry. It's a semantic debate. I said there's a suspicious number of women. You said female characters. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, that's not what I said. I could tell you, but you guys could keep guessing, or you could keep getting it wrong. But that's not what I said.
What did you say? And we'll play it. We'll make us look stupid.
You could play it. Yeah, I mean, I could tell you, or you could play it.
Actually, I want you to tell me, and then I want to listen to it.
Okay, what did you say, Brooks? Brooks, we're gonna
right there. It said there was a suspicious amount of women around Black Panther in the movie, and then I also said it didn't ruin the movie, and I still liked it. So I was just
you're
commenting
saying that
on
there was a suspicious number of women in this one picture, but it didn't ruin the movie. So there were.
What's so suspicious about it?
No, that's not what I said. No. If you want to quotes, I'm sorry if it's frustrating you. I'm sorry if semantics are not important to you, but then you should stop trying to quote people because you're not good at quoting people.
What's so suspicious about what's so suspicious about the women being in a movie?
Hold on. Just so everybody.
See, that's another mischaracterization. You guys can't attack what I say honestly.
Okay, I'm gonna make this.
Hey, listen! I just got a message from Jeremy the Cording. He says you hate women. I'm just putting that out there.
Black Panther earlier this year, which had a suspicious amount of female characters surrounding the Wakandan king. It didn't.
See, there it is.
What is
that's
the
not what you
difference
guys
between
said?
what I just said and what that says?
Well, you said, hey Brooks, did you say there's a suspicious amount of women in Black Panther? That's not what I said.
Are these women not in the movie?
Yeah, they're in the movie, of course, but that's not what I said.
Oh my God.
So your issue is with paraphrasing, then?
Well, yeah, for one thing, if you're going to try to quote me, you can't paraphrase me because I know you guys are all bad actors that are going to paraphrase me in the worst way possible.
We're playing the clip, Jay. No bullshit. Yeah. We're playing the clip. I mean,
I know, really and I told you what it said. It said there's a suspicious amount of women around Black Panther, like this picture, like in the movie. He's always surrounded by these girl characters.
Even without the direct quote, it's a completely bizarre thing to say.
Dude, that's his mom, girlfriend, and sister. Like,
how is that bizarre?
It's suspicious. It's suspicious that his mom, girlfriend,
because
and sister.
It's about a family of people that run a fan. I don't know. Help me out, Jay. You're smarter than me.
Well, first of all,
it's about a family of people.
Let me clear this up. Let me clear this up. I'm glad we're talking about Black Panther. Great movie, by the way. But anyway,
I thought it was racist.
He can't like.
You thought it was racist?
No, I'm kidding.
I didn't know you didn't like black people, dude.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You got me, Brooks. I'm through it.
No, but anyway, I said it in a funny way. I just said it in a funny way, and that's why you guys are laughing.
I think you said it in a monotone way. Like you say everything. You know?
Can you please?
Well, you guys are laughing. I mean, everyone's talking about it. The chat's going crazy. I think I achieved my goal. This video is still standing up 2 years later.
Yeah, I guess so.
Great video, man.
Goes on to say things
you guys
like this.
In this video, Brooks,
well, are you white?
Vision, like the character.
A joke like that is made, but then Brooks goes on to say things like this.
Yeah, it's a really weird video. Like,
it's a good one, right?
I want to get to something to end the stream off, but before we do, I want to ask. We've been talking about this all day, so can you hop in the live one more time? This is the thing that I was like, ooh, that's a bit weird. Ready?
Go. Well, are you white?
Yeah, I know that this actually will come up. Even though I'm Jewish, I do classify myself as white, yes.
So which one are you first?
That's not a normal thing to ask people, Brooks.
Okay, so what did you...
I don't see the issue. Like, you're just asking someone about their background.
Yeah, so
like,
what are you first, Jewish or white? Now, that's a normal thing to ask somebody. That's not like an odd...
I wouldn't say it's normal, but this isn't a normal situation. We're in a live stream talking about serious issues. Like, it's not normal. We're not walking down the street. We're not at a Taco Bell talking to someone in line.
Okay.
This is a live stream.
So if you're in a Taco Bell, you wouldn't ask him if he's first Jewish or white. But if you're on a live stream,
of course
it's a
not.
normal thing to ask.
I wouldn't say anything's normal about these live streams. I mean, we're all in different states and countries. We're talking about crazy stuff like Black Panther, and you guys are calling me Nazi. I mean, there's nothing normal about this.
I called you a Nazi once.
I called you a Nazi.
I don't think Jay did either. I think I'm sure people have called you a Nazi, but you got the.
Okay. I think only Nick has called me alt-right.
Yes, I
okay.
I'll be fair. Yeah.
So if you're gonna quote somebody, make sure you get your quotes right. We don't.
Yeah. That's fine. Call me out. Call me out. Call me out.
All right, Brooks.
So you guys misrepresented the quotes from that Avengers video, and then that's all you got, and it's a funny video. Everyone's still laughing about it.
All right, Brooks. I think this has been very productive. I would like to make a video on you if you could get in contact with me. I want to do this the right way. There's one more question I had for you, and I really don't know how to go about this. So you make a lot of jokes, right?
A lot of what?
No, a lot of jokes. Like
You didn't always do political stuff. I remember.
I don't want. Yeah, no.
I talk shit.
Yeah, you made a lot of different content back in the day. You made more movie related stuff. That's how Jay found you. So I found like an interesting video, and I'm really confused by like the context of it, and I was hoping you could explain it to me.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
All right. So guys.
Oh my god.
You're about to make him a legend,
so
Nick.
I want to watch this right now. It's an odd thing. Let's just let it go. I believe the stream can see it.
Runway models have it. Ultra-thin trendsetters like Kate Moss have it. What is it? The latest obsession for a shocking number of teenage girls. What is a thigh gap?
A thigh gap is like when you're standing straight up and like you have your feet together and like your knees together. There's like a gap in between your thighs. Girls just don't want their thighs to touch.
If you're a girl in high school, no one makes boys drool. Thigh gap, thigh gap. All the girls strive for that. Thigh gap, thigh gap. All the boys want between that.
Okay.
Great song.
Okay, all right, so can we just dissect some lyrics here? If you're a girl in high school, know what makes the boys drool. It's the thing between your legs. They want a gap that lasts for days. Do you think this is a little bit... Like, I first of all, in No Bullshit's defense, this video is from 2013, different time, totally fair. It's a little creepy that there's just a video of these visibly underage girls on the screen. It's just like, it's a little unsettling.
I think it's perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't want to show I mean, I'm going to show it for context, but like, what is this? What the fuck is this? Like, this is an odd thing. Again, I'm not making any sweeping judgments, but this is a bit unsettling, wouldn't you say?
In fairness, Nick, I think you got to give him some fairness. We don't know the ages of these models.
We definitely don't know the age of these models, but Brooks specifically says they're in high school in the song, and then he pulls up a thing right here where when he's saying high school...
Nick, you are so desperate right now, dude. Relax.
No, I'm just saying, like,
This is not a pedo thing, dude. You are being
I don't think
really...
I'm not calling you a pedophile.
You're implying it, dude. You're implying it.
I'm asking you if this is appropriate.
I'm asking if this is this is a little bit weird. I don't know why.
You're being a politically correct joke police. That's what you're doing.
Okay, well, I don't.
You're like you can't talk about these people. You can't joke about this. You can't make songs. Like, you're just being joke police.
All right.
Brooks, I do have a question. How do you feel about the thigh gap?
Brooks, I got one more question.
How do you feel about the thigh gap?
Are you familiar with Matt's What It Is? When he like attacked YouTube?
Huh?
Do you remember? You know who Matt's What It Is was when he attacked YouTube because they were pedophiles and comments.
Adpocalypse 2. Adpocalypse 2.
Okay. Yeah, Adpocalypse.
Sure.
Basically, what happened was he found a loophole where there were like these pedophilic videos and stuff like that like people would comment on to like find locations of girls who looked visibly underage, and it was like really, and it was fucked up. And then there would be like in the algorithm.
Hey, I gotta stop you. They weren't pedophilic videos. They were videos about kids that weren't meant to be that.
Yeah, they were videos of the pedophiles.
Dude, this is messed up, dude. This is messed up.
All right, this is
so
what I
want. First I'm alt-right, and then now I'm like some
no,
creeper.
I
dude.
don't
like,
think you're a creeper.
This is
No one's saying that. They're asking you if this is appropriate.
He is implying it. You are heavily implying that.
Look at this.
No.
Why are you even talking about this
Stop
other stuff?
It's fucking funny. That's why.
Bullshit, no bullshit. So there are people in your comment section that are linking to all the pictures of your underage, like visibly underage. I don't know if they're actually underage. They look fairly underage. And
No, they don't, dude. You're just being like biased. You just hate me, and you're trying to got me on something.
Dude, you literally say all the girls in high school in the song. I mean, it's not
And
ridiculous
you were
to think
25
that
when
maybe
you made
you're.
this. Like, why would you make this song?
Because it was like a joke in the news. Like there was thigh gap stories, and I made a song. It's a joke song, dude.
Okay.
You're just being joke police. You're being PC culture, pro, anti, all that bullshit.
Is it PC
Pro,
to be
anti?
against,
What does that mean?
There's
like sexualization of minors? Is that a leftist thing?
You guys are really desperate, and this is sad.
Well, all right, let me stick up for
I don't
him.
know.
Let me
I
stick
don't know
up
if
for
this
him
is.
as well.
Is
Is he
the best.
sexualizing them, or is he making fun of them for being
He's very much sexualizing them. He's saying it's all the girls want.
Dude, you are just so against me. You'll come up with anything. It's a joke. You're being the joke police.
Okay, I'm just saying it looks kind of weird. I don't know why you've decided to.
Yeah, you're implying I did something I didn't. I made a song.
Well, I don't think he's implying that, but it does look weird.
Why would you talk about that other stuff then? Why are you bringing up this and saying they're underage and saying all this shit?
You could be completely right, no bullshit, but I gotta say, if I made that fucking video, my ex-wife would have me in court next week. That's the truth. You know, if I made that video like at 43, I mean, I'm gonna have to watch it in front of a judge.
That's fucking terrible.
So-
I think I have to throw my hard drive.
And you know what? I would be saying the same thing you are. You're joke policing. I didn't do it. The model's all over 18. It still is not any less weird.
So basically, you guys lost the whole alt-right and the.
No, I still think you're all right. No, I still think you're all right.
And you just like move on and say, "Oh, this guy made a joke, and now he's a creeper."
No,
I
don't know. I really wanted to get there. I really wanted to
pretty
get
classic YouTube accusation too. It's
You
like
say
everyone's
it's a joke. We accept I accept that, but it does look weird. That's all. It
obviously is a joke.
Okay.
It's a joke. It's a joke version of some other song. I think it was like Tom Petty song covered with thigh gap lyrics or something.
Okay.
I forget where I got it from.
I'm just asking questions. I'm going to come out and say right now.
I know, Cartman. I know you're just asking questions.
No, I want to come out and specifically say I do not think that No Bullshit or Brooks Show or any alias of your name is a pedophile. I don't think that you like looking at little girls. I don't think that at all. This is not sarcastic. I'm just making this very known. I'm not calling you a pedophile. I'm saying there's a very questionable song video thing on there, and I'm just asking you why this is still up.
Why is it still up?
Yes.
I mean, I haven't touched that channel in years, so I haven't even thought about those videos. So I guess I just forgot about it.
Okay.
I'm definitely thinking about taking it down. I mean, now that you say all this shit, honestly, like I had never considered it.
I would take it down.
I never considered this at all. Like, and now that you
is it fair?
I mean,
Is it fair?
I mean, now that you say it, like I could totally see it. But I'm just telling you, like, you're definitely pushing it and trying to bad faith me, and like.
I don't think he is. I
I see that Turkey Tom joined the show.
Oh yes, it was a fun debate.
It's been a little bit. It's been
Tom,
a little
how's
while.
high school?
We spoke. How long ago was it? It was like 6-7 months ago. 8. It's been a while.
Tom.
Yes.
How's
no
high
bullshit.
school?
It's going great. Well, I'm not really there right now due to
They're shut down,
coronavirus.
right?
So, yeah. So no high school.
So do you still hate black people? You have a popular video out there where you basically lie and say I'm something I'm not.
High
So
school
do
going
you
on.
still hate black people?
I feel pretty great about you could say that you could say.
I saw that, like, I remember when we first met, you were like just starting out and like you just came on this stream, like you didn't even know how to stream, and then you kept telling everyone to say the N-word.
I did. That's right. Actually, I wasn't telling everyone. I was telling you to say the N-word, but I actually found.
You said it like in the chat, and then you jumped in the stream, and you just like told everyone. And this is like a joke. I
did.
You did on like multiple streams, right?
On stream, I went on one stream with you and told you to say the N-word, I believe.
But you said it on other channels. I saw like other streams where you said it, right?
Yeah, I said it in a. I think I was trying to get Brittany Venti to say the N-word, and I was threatening her.
Tom, did you have the thigh gap Wang is asking?
So what's up with that, man? Like, why don't you like black people?
I love black people. I'm black myself. I don't see any issue with African Americans.
You're
or
black?
Africans, for that matter. Yeah, I'm black.
Can you prove it?
Did you
No,
not know?
just kidding.
He just says
I'll take your word on it, but I just remember you said the N
Do you
word.
not
like,
know I'm
so-
black?
I just remember you said the N word.
You act like you're arguing against SJWs. People, except for Jay, are I mean, I'm not trying to speak for you, Jay. Most of us are right wing.
Yeah, I'm not that.
And Jay, like I that's what I was trying to tell you as well. Like me and I like Jay a lot, by the way. I love your work, by the way. But like me and Jay are like from two different planets, practically different countries, different everything, and different, very different sides of political spectrum. And we both think you're crazy. Does that mean anything to you?
No. You
Jay
guys
has
are
very-
nobody.
Jay has very.
You guys are like no one. This is like two random YouTubers. Like, just because you guys like bunch together like some kind of high school clique,
I mean,
it doesn't make you stronger.
Brooks,
No, it's not. We're not trying to beat you. We're
Brooks,
asking.
you say that we're nobodies, but have you seen your channel, bro? You have like 700k subs, and you struggle to break like 40k views. Like you're not.
Views on my uploads, and I have fucking.
Yeah, because if I knew a conservative and
So
a
what is
liberal
the
that I
point
respected, and they said I was batshit crazy, I would self-reflect. There are liberals I respect, and I would self-reflect if somebody I respect on the left and the right told me I was batshit crazy. Like if William Buckley said you need to go to the hospital, okay?
Well, no one respects you guys.
I mean, Brooks,
and
Brooks,
Christopher Hitchens
Brooks,
said
you
really
liked me,
respect
Brooks. You were a fan of me. You respected me until
Well, that was
shit
until
over
you,
and you were like,
got all racist and told everyone to say the N word.
Yeah.
So you hate racists.
Yeah, I hate racists, dude.
I just hate racists that much.
You told me that Richard Spencer is not a white nationalist on a stream I did with you.
Cool story.
It's true. I heard it about 10 minutes ago.
No further comment.
I actually.
I mean, I don't really know much about the guy. Do you know about him? I don't even think about him.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's just a funny thing.
You were like bragging that Richard's. I don't even want to get into this. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't know. I mentioned him once in a video like 3 years ago, and that was it. I haven't thought about him since. But you bring him up. I mean, what do you think is so important about this person?
Brooks, just take the win.
Yeah, Brooks, you got this. This is your stream.
What win?
Listen, Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a video where Brooks was saying that he was like he wanted Richard Spencer to like his content, or he was
I could have
something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you should.
Oh yeah,
I'm not making an
if a
accusation.
racist watches your video, I mean, you're a racist, I guess.
That's not what I said. You seemed like proud of it, big guy.
I don't know, dude. I don't know much about the guy. What are your thoughts on him?
On Richard Spencer?
Yeah, you bring him up. Are you a fan?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. No, not a huge fan.
I think he's batshit crazy.
I don't. Yeah,
I've had some good burgers in my time.
I hear bad things. Like I don't really haven't mentioned him. That's why I haven't mentioned him in 3 years. But I did know that he was on. He works for CNN.
Does he?
Yeah, he goes on CNN as a commentator.
Yeah, I think they had him on a few times. I don't think they've had him on in a little while.
So is CNN racist?
That's not what I said.
I don't think we're not making the platforming argument, so you don't try to have to fucking red herring your way into it.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying. I mean,
honestly, I would interview the head of the Ku Klux Klan. I don't care. I don't buy that you platform somebody. You're a racist argument. I don't buy that. I don't think fucking Jay even buys that.
I don't buy it either. I don't buy it.
So nobody's nobody's accusing you of that.
So we all agree then. We all
I'm
agree
just
that
saying,
you're
like,
a racist. That doesn't make you yourself a racist.
Nobody's accusing you of that.
N-word guy here, the N-word guy, he's like bringing it up out of nowhere. So I'm just like,
You can't just call a black
It's a pretty
person
good. I
the
mean,
N-word guy.
there's nothing wrong with saying. There's nothing wrong with saying.
This is too funny.
I don't know if everyone's gonna agree with your thoughts on the N-word, dude.
Probably not.
I think it's a bad word.
Bad word.
Bad, very bad.
It is a bad word.
Bad things.
Very
Magic
bad
things
word.
happen when you say the N-word.
And I agree, people have the right to believe someone's a racist, but I just would like to put down for the record that, like, if any of this stuff about me is true, it's like the weakest claim because I'm a secret racist and a secret alt-right member who never openly admits to it or says it outright.
Nobody accused you of dog whistling. Of dog whistling. Nobody accused you of that.
Again, like this is a massive hyperbole.
Because it's like there's levels. There's levels of racism. Because it's like, okay.
Did Hitler, like, when he was going out trying to get in power, was he like, you know what, we're going to kill those Jews? Like, that was his #1 priority? Like, that was his economic...
Actually, you didn't say that at all. I live in Germany, so I'm pretty aware.
It was in his economic policy was we're going to kill those Jews.
No, he says we're going to...
I don't think you're, like, of some secret racist. I think you've just said some stuff that is very questionable. Actually, I don't think that you're Hitler. I don't think that you want to kill a bunch of people. I don't think that at all. I just think you've said some funny
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you've said some
there's
funny
levels
shit that people
of
are
this
laughing at
stuff.
you for.
If I had to compliment you, Brooks, I would say you're an absolute debating master of arguments that were never made. That's what I said. Like, you kind of accuse us of accusing you of dog whistling. We'd never accuse you of that. We're pointing to the videos.
Well, it's implied because Nick said I'm all right, and I deny it.
Nick believes you're all right.
I think you're all right.
I don't think you're all right. I don't think you believe in anything. I think you are just a YouTuber, sir.
I know, but I'm saying if he says I'm all right and I deny it and I don't claim it, I'm never associated with it, that means he thinks I'm secretly all right.
Well, so what,
I think you have said it publicly. That's we're running in a circle here. But yeah.
No, I haven't said it publicly. I've never said that.
Okay.
Well, hold on a second.
So you're saying I'm a secret alt-righter, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if I'm a secret something, even if that's
I might
true,
be able to help you here, Brooks. Brooks, I might be able to help you here. All right, okay. Were you a fan of Milo Yiannopoulos when that whole thing was going on?
Was I a fan of Milo?
No.
I mean,
during the time of his height of his popularity, because I think
I watched some of his videos back in the day. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
He hasn't been around in forever.
I don't know if you could find it, but there is record. I'm exposing myself here of me saying I'm alt-right. Now, the reason I said that was I thought that alt-right meant at the time that it meant like you were fiscally conservative but socially liberal, which is kind of what I am. I'm kind of but see, so maybe you said that. What I'm saying is maybe you said that thinking that was the definition, and the definition became Richard Spencer. Because
that's a good point. And no, I'm glad you brought that up because this is an actual discussion about how things are really happening. And yeah, I still never claimed I was that title, but I do have a video discussing the titles, and it was very different back then.
It was.
Like,
and Milo told us that was the definition.
And all these quotes,
that was the definition.
And all these quotes, like anything where I sound like sympathetic or whatever, like I've just gone into full denial because it's like, yeah, back then you could talk about that stuff. Like I used to think, like, I think maybe what you were hinting at, Tommy, I don't know how you exactly thought, but like it was like a thing where it's like, oh, alternative right winger. You know, like I just thought it was like alternative.
I did too. So I'm guilty.
It's just like,
I got to help him out a little. I still think some of I think some of the points that Nick made and some of the statements you made are pretty. I mean, somebody could come to that conclusion that you're the modern version of alt-right. Whereas I don't even know if there was I was told by Milo Yiannopoulos it basically meant quasi-libertarian.
Yeah, and I understand that. That's why I was getting at. Like, I've talked about this in other discussions with more friendly people, I guess. But yeah, it was like in that time period, like a lot of things changed after Charlottesville, especially.
Sure.
Like,
yeah, you know, I got to give him. I got to be fair to him on this one, Nick.
And I know not everyone here is very political. Like some people here are still in high school, so it's like you don't understand all this stuff.
I mean, stop talking down to them.
I don't see what that has to do with
anything. It's cute that they think they know.
Like an hour ago for being sarcastic.
It's cute because it's like Nicholas thinks he's like an expert in alt-right and politics, but he makes videos.
I never have called myself an expert in politics.
You make videos about cucks named Bunchy King.
No, he doesn't. I'm the most political guy in this room, hands down.
Brooks, let me ask you a serious question.
Turkey, please say the N-word. Please say the N-word.
I'm not going to say it on stream. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Nipples.
All right.
I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable.
Yeah, anyway, I think that's a great point, Tommy.
If you say it, I will say it.
Things change over time, and yeah, at that point, I don't want to defend anything either because it's hard to make this comment, and I could tell Tom might have been trying to be careful because it's like, oh, I'm not trying to defend anyone. It's just things were different back then. Like I said, pre and post Charlottesville.
I was told that it meant something other than what it meant. In 2016, I was told it meant Richard Spencer. Prior to that, I thought it meant, social liberal. Yeah. Fiscal conservative, which
and the other term that's like that too in similar ways is like white nationalist. Like I used to genuinely believe in the beginning it was just like a white person who loves their country. And then now all these.
I don't know about that. I can't defend you there, big boy.
Well, I mean, this is a long time ago. Like we're talking about like 5, 6, 8 years ago or something.
I'm 10 years older than you, and it's always meant a far right racist. It's always in the 80s too. I can verify that. And
okay, that's fair. That's your interpretation. That's your interpretation. But people can have other thoughts and get things wrong. Like I think.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not going to sit there. I'm not.
I'm not defending that term either. Like I said, I'm just saying sometimes you might come into something and think something different. Like things change over time.
No, I'm not. I've tried to help you out here. I think I was fair. I still think you're funny.
Yeah, can we put Land in the call? I think he wants to be brought up.
Tug him.
I have okay, so I'm gonna say the first part, you say the second part, alright? My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is my
ninja?
Come on, Brooks.
Who's talking?
Digger.
I don't know who's talking.
You don't hear Augie?
Who's Augie?
Hello? Brooks.
Yeah, he just doesn't know who you are, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, I was so sad.
Who's Augie?
He's a million sub YouTuber.
I'm the leader of the alt-right.
He's pretty popular.
You're an alt-right member?
He's the leader of America First.
No, I'm not I'm the leader.
Wow, well I think Nick's gonna take umbrage with you because he's really against alt-right people.
Yeah. Exactly, bro.
Are you against alt-right people, Brooks?
Yeah, I mean, I'm against anyone who's too extreme and racist and radical and violent. Like, I have nothing to do with any of that.
Good.
I'm just a guy making videos, right-leaning, mildly. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you think I'm super conservative, but I'm just conservative.
I think you'll do anything that's popular, Brooks. I don't really think you're a political mind. And I'm not trying to be insulting here. I don't think I am either. I'm not trying to.
No, he's a fucking moron. He's not a political mind. What are you?
Yeah, I don't think you're a political mind, Brooks.
Makes like the most bottom of the barrel anti-SJW trash. He uploads like once a day.
Did you ever figure out what socialism was?
The worst kind of content ever.
Dude, I'm right here, Turkey. I'm like, you're talking to me like I'm not there.
Brooks, you make some of the worst content on this website.
Cool, dude. Cool story.
Are you gonna cry or something?
Why do you always say that? That doesn't fucking mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
Are you gonna say the N-word?
Are you to defend his content?
Are you gonna say the N-word, Turkey Tom? Because that seems to be your gimmick. Your gimmick.
No bullshit. Yeah. I'd like to ask, are you white or male first? White or male? I
don't know. Isn't asking that racist though? Like you guys said that was racist.
Fucking funny is what it is.
I mean, Boblex is pretty openly a racist. I don't know what you're talking about. Boblex
he called me a racist. He called me a racist for saying that. I mean, that would make you racist too.
What kind of question is that? Like, are you this attribute first or the next attribute? Like, he's both. Like, there's no.
Yeah, do you prioritize?
Where do your allegiances lie?
Like, is there a priority? Like, do you have priority in your gender over your race or something like that?
When the race war starts,
you just asked it. You just asked the question.
Yeah, are you male or are you white first?
Ah, fuck. I mispled. Shit, sorry.
So how come I can't ask that question?
You can, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm curious. Like, what answer were you trying to expect from that?
Brooks, are you fat or stupid first?
It's terrible.
I think, the only reason Brooks doesn't like Bunty King is because he did that video where he was like taking a selfie with him and he was just passed the fuck out in that chair, like Biden.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Actually, yeah. You took a shot at
that's probably why he doesn't like.
Yeah, but that was hilarious. That was
but that was just, you know the Hispanic guy that you said was like part of the the fucking, I guess, the conspiracy left. Do you know that guy's like a war hero, and he served with 2 guys that got medals of honor in Afghanistan? And all he was doing was goofing on you, fall asleep. I mean, I know you as a conservative, you probably have a deep respect for the military, like I do.
I think you're gonna have to start from the beginning. I have no idea.
Well, when you made that video about when Bunty King and Vega kind of stood over you, you made a comment, and I am paraphrasing. It's been a long time. It's just when I first got irritated with you, Brooks. You made a comment about the Hispanic guy just being a part of some kind of left-wing conspiracy. You know, and the guy you're talking about is a legitimate war hero. I mean, there's no way you could have known that, of course. But it's just
so
like
what? You can't make
every left wingers just have to get you, even the ones that aren't. I mean,
you're saying is this premise? You can't joke about war heroes.
Yeah.
No, because you didn't even know. You called him a lefty. You called him a left. No, I'm not saying that at all. The premise is like you passed him off as some kind of like Tariq Nasheed guy, and he's the furthest thing from it. He's somebody that you probably would really respect.
I didn't say any of that stuff. All I said was,
sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I did a whole stream on it. It's been 2 years, but I did a whole stream on it.
I mean, I made a video talking about the YouTube cool.
You were
Kids
really
Club.
angry at those guys for goofing on you because you fell asleep. Let's be honest,
dude. Honestly, don't we all sleep?
Yeah, but no, that's not what I said, bro.
Dude, I don't.
Is it really that? Like
you were really you got butthurt because those guys.
Like you guys act like you never fell asleep.
That's not what I said, Brooke. Stop trying to red herring your way out of this.
I'm just saying, like you guys act like it's so funny. Like you got someone that fell asleep. Like it's
Why
not
were you
that big
so
a
mad
deal.
that somebody made fun of you because you fell asleep?
I'm not mad. I'm mad when you make up quotes about me and call me racist.
I didn't make up a quote about you. I opened it with saying I'm
Yeah.
paraphrasing you dishonest.
I actually, the guy you're talking about, I remember because I apologized to him in the next video.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and I apologize to you if that's the case because you should have.
Yeah, I apologized to him.
If you apologize to me, by the way, he's a close friend of mine, so.
Yeah, and I said that stuff that you said. I said, I'm sorry about this Vega guy. I didn't know who he was. I actually thought he was Keegan Michael Key from Key and Peele.
You didn't really think he was that? Come on.
Yeah, I did. I did. I thought that's who he was.
I apologize, Brooke.
That's
and then I apologized to him because I said, "Hey, dude, I'm sorry I called you a liberal. That's like really insulting. I shouldn't have said you were a liberal."
No, he said it was a little more than that. He said you acted like some kind of left-wing conspiracy that was out to
You
get
said
you.
you did it as a joke. So
well, I said
Nazi also be a joke.
Well,
are you joking?
Were you joking?
Are you joking?
What? Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Relax.
I don't know.
back
The guy
to
you
like,
wanted to defend. Now everyone's just kind of
sucks the fun out of the room right there. Anyway,
he does that sometimes.
Anyway, yeah, like okay, the other video, like you're talking about, Tom, you're being too specific because I never called out Vega. Like I said,
If you apologize to him, then my argument is over. Okay?
Yeah, I already did that.
And then done.
And then I was talking about this whole group.
I was not aware of that. I was honestly not aware.
And then here's the thing about the falling asleep thing. First of all, hilarious. People are still talking about it. Nick put it in his video when he lied about me and called me all right. And then two,
Wait, he said you were all right.
You guys act like you're never fell asleep before, but trust me.
No, I think it's funny. Let me make this clear. I think it's funny that you got that mad. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not mad.
I can't say if I fell asleep, these guys would have put it. If I fell asleep at VidCon, these guys would destroy me. All right, and you could watch all the stuff where I get roasted on my own channel. So I just wonder why a guy, and you're a guy that constantly says that everybody else is triggered. Why did you get so upset just to make a video on a guys that were goofing at you because you fell asleep during during one of those boring presentations at VidCon?
So you admit it's not a big deal, the fall asleep part.
I never made the argument, so I'm not going there. You're okay. Me.
So first of all, let me explain. I fell asleep because that was me.
I don't care that you fell asleep.
You don't need to
I don't
justify
care
why
if
you fell asleep.
I wonder why.
It was
you got
Francesca
so triggered,
Ramsey.
You had to make a video.
Francesca Ramsey. She put me to sleep. That was her speech. She was talking about MTV.
Again, you're not answering my question. My question is, why did you get so upset about it? Why did you get so triggered? To make
Well,
a
it's
video?
a flawed premise because I never got upset. What makes you think I was upset?
You made a video and you claimed that Vega and Bunty are in.
So making a video means I was upset?
Making a video and claiming these guys are out to get you makes you sound like.
Doesn't
correct.
Bunty suck?
I mean, you made a video about me a few times. Does that
I
mean
made a
you're
video
upset
at
with
you.
me?
No, I think I only made one about you.
No, we did too.
You're not
Are you upset with me?
We did Jay Exci.
I was upset with. No, actually, at the time, yeah, that's correct. I was upset with you because the way you were talking about my buddy, who was just having some fun with you and doesn't hate you at all. What Vega?
Oh yeah. No, we got past that part. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I just made a video as a joke afterwards because all these guys, like you guys, like there's all these certain YouTubers that get these clicks going, and you guys think you're like hot shit because you have like 5 other YouTube friends and you like dogpile on people.
But they weren't doing that. That's what I mean.
Yeah, they were.
You just proved it. No, they weren't. Vegas.
Yeah, that was going on at the time. Like everyone was making.
Well, it
comments
wasn't
videos
them. And
and sharing clips.
As big as shit as Bunty is, he wasn't even doing that. And I had to call him out in a finger snap. And certainly Vega wasn't. So it's like, yeah,
I mean,
all right, look, you kind of proved my point. You got upset. I don't know why you get upset, and you're entitled to be upset, but I think that's weird.
That doesn't prove that I was upset. You saying it over and over doesn't make it so.
Well, you're just sitting there crying about being dogpiled. You're right. If I said it over and over again, it's not true. But
I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I made a comedic video response. I made a comedic.
You are passive aggressive with a giant victim complex. There's any SJW I've ever come across, and you proved that without a doubt in this video. It's not an accusation. It was demonstrated.
Okay, well, I just made a video response, and I thought it was funny. And people are still talking about it 3 years later, so it must have hit some good notes.
Yeah, well, fair enough. You're brilliant. You've been around for a long time. I'll give you that.
Brooks, are you on the spectrum?
Yeah, can you take the TISM test?
Yeah.
Live on the air?
Oh, is there something wrong with being autistic?
No, but it's funny if you are.
Oh, no, Boblax is autistic. We love him.
I'm autistic.
Are you guys disability shamers too?
Yes, I am.
I can't.
My only disability is my giant dick.
Dude, we call Boblax a retard like every
giant
day.
midgets.
Right,
I didn't realize I was in the room with a bunch of people that hated autistic.
Yes. Do you look like
I'm just wondering, did you get diagnosed at all?
Brooks, would it be gay if we had sex?
No.
Those are some real high caliber jokes right there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not claiming anything else, man.
It's just funny you guys would critique my jokes so hard, but you can say dumb stuff. It's like interesting.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Well,
We're
people
not
laughed
making
at
jokes
people
about,
laughed when I said
teenage
that.
girls' thigh gaps.
You guys were laughing at my
loves IBS
videos all
apocalypse
day.
Hey, why the fuck are you making fun of disabled people?
That's what I'm saying. Ricky, back me up, man. Back me up, Ricky. We got some disability shamers in here.
Yeah, that's great. I love disability shamers, bro. I'm a fucking cripple. Look at me, dude. Look at me. I love being crippled. Hell yeah, dude. And I support you being autistic, motherfucker. And if these guys want to make fun of you being autistic, let them, alright? Because it brings in the views, it brings in the laughs. Quit making the internet so fucking serious, motherfucker. The internet is a playground. The internet is my fucking castle.
That's good, man.
Love you, man.
I think Ricky needs to tell these guys to quit joke policing me. Then I'm not the one being serious.
I think it's fine that no bullshit's autistic. I mean, I'm autistic.
I don't mind it either.
I think it's been a benefit to me in some ways.
All right, I think we.
So Ricky, are we allowed to joke about other stuff too?
Like teenage girls' thigh gaps?
I mean, anything.
I think
I make jokes about politics
Like
or
asking
race.
people in the chat to say the N-word? That'd be...
I don't know. Nick, I think No Bullshit's been a good sport.
I think I'm being pretty cool. I'm being chill. Like,
you've been a sport.
I know I sound offensive, but dude, I got 5
Nobody
people
said
coming
you're
off me.
offensive. We think you're stupid.
To be honest, I'm just chilling at this point. I've been playing a video game on stream for the past 20 minutes. I've completely left the building on this conversation.
You got a real good conviction there, Nick. Good to see you. Really getting into these topics deep.
Getting deep. Oh, what the fuck?
What's up?
Oh, I just misplayed again. God damn it. Yeah.
No.
Are you a fan of Minecraft? Will you play Minecraft with me? I have a realm if you wanted to join, Brooks.
No.
Are you white or autistic first?
Alright, Blacks, can you stop?
Come on. All right, Brooks did his time. Come on.
Yeah, I guess I'll duck out if you guys want to move on. I'm not trying to hold up the show.
Before you go,
I will reach out to you before I make a video and not be a complete cocksucker in DMs. If you want to talk to me, that'll be perfectly fine. I think that's the most fair thing I can do.
You're a good sport, Brooks.
Yeah, I
give you that.
appreciate you coming on here being a good sport. I do, as much as we joke with you, and be a dick to you in public. What the fuck?
I mean, I appreciate the opportunity to finally speak up and hear you guys hear me out. I know it's not going to change anyone's minds, but I'm just a normal person like all of you guys, and you guys could keep doing what you're doing, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
Important here, I'll never disagree with that.
Oh, this is legendary.
This is a great
Walk.
fucking night.
This has been a good stream.
Walk again.
All right. What's the deal here? Let me just get everything set up.
I beat Destiny in a debate.
All right.
Just
I do think that. Sorry, I'm going to duck out. Thanks for having me. I think it's a good time to say bye. But if you want to talk about stuff again, hit me up.
All right,
Yeah,
but
I'll throw you a follow if you want to follow back. I'm showing
Say the
my
magic
DMs.
word.
Yeah, I'll follow back whoever messaged me. DMs are open.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're a girl in high school, no one makes boys drool. Thigh gap.